showing them something about Vivian's position. How perfect it was. How she was standing in exactly the right spot. The officers looked at the footage again, leaning closer. Cade pointed out that Vivian was wearing gloves even though it was August. She had a bag already prepared and ready. This wasn't panic or impulse. This was completely planned. One officer pulled out his phone and started making calls. I heard him say something about FBI involvement, about organized kidnapping, about possible interstate flight. Cade came over and crouched down in front of me. His face was serious but kind. He told me they were going to find Rowan. He promised they had resources and contacts that would help. Marlo helped me stand up. My legs felt weak. She kept her arm around my waist, holding me steady. She told me I was coming to their house, that I couldn't go back to my apartment right now. I didn't argue. I couldn't go back there. Couldn't walk past that balcony. Couldn't see the spot where Silas had held my baby over the edge. Marlo drove while I sat in the passenger seat, staring out the window but not really seeing anything. Every time I closed my eyes, I saw Rowan falling, saw Silas's hand opening, saw my baby dropping through the air. At their house, Marlo took me straight to the couch. She sat next to me and just let me cry. She didn't try to tell me it would be okay. Didn't try to make me feel better. Just sat there with me while I fell apart. Cade was in the other room making phone calls. I could hear his voice low and intense. He was calling people. Military contacts, he'd said. People who knew how to find missing persons. People who had access to systems and databases the regular police didn't use. About 2 hours later, there was a knock on the door. A woman walked in wearing a dark suit and carrying a leather folder. She had short hair and sharp eyes that took in everything immediately. She introduced herself as Agent Nova Bishop from the FBI. She specialized in parental kidnapping cases. She sat down across from me and explained that the first 48 hours were the most important. They were already tracking Silas's phone. They had the van's license plate and were checking traffic cameras. She asked me questions about Vivian, about their relationship, about anything Vivian had said about Rowan or about me. I told her everything. How Vivian always said I was too young to be a mother. How she told Silas she could raise Rowan